Welcome to Canada, the podcast that helps you prepare for your Canadian adventure with clarity and confidence. Hello, future newcomers, and welcome to your Canadian Prep Zone. You're listening to episode number 28, and it is recorded in May 2026. I'm Emma, your host and your international mobility coach. I'm here to help you prepare, plan, and thrive in your move to Canada. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the absolute necessity of believing in your Canadian project. Why? Because some people will never make it to Canada. They see all the barriers without ever seeing the opportunities. Maybe that's your case, and it's worth talking about. Not long ago, I had a discovery call with a family who has been dreaming of moving to Canada for 5 years now. A couple with 2 children, paralyzed by doubt to the point where they no longer believe in their plan. Right at the start of the call, the husband says to me, "So, you are the international mobility coach, right? Too bad you don't talk about people like us. We are too old for the working holiday visa. We don't have the right degree for express entry. Our budget is extremely tight. Basically, we're stuck." I listen, and internally I'm thinking, all right, this is going to be a tough one. He continues, "My wife and I have 2 kids, and honestly, we don't have the time to organize a move to Canada. On top of that, rent is skyrocketing in Canada. Unemployment is rising. The Canadian government is tightening the rules, and we don't understand anything about immigration. Honestly, our situation is not looking good." I share an opinion. Moving to Canada isn't impossible. It's just complex. You need to understand your options, then follow the right action plan. He goes on, "Yeah, well, for people like us, it's not possible to move to Canada. No point dreaming. You should talk about that in your podcasts or on social media." I pause, then I say to both of them, with a lot of compassion, "You're right. You probably won't make it to Canada." Their faces freeze. I can see they are shocked. They were likely expecting reassurance or a ready-made list of solutions. But I don't give them that, not at this stage of the conversation, because talking about strategies and options at this point would be pointless. These people have a belief problem. They no longer believe in their project. They no longer believe in their move. Worse than that, they only take in news that reinforces their point of view. Anything negative, they absorb. All the other information, the kind that shows it's possible, that others are succeeding, that there's hope, they don't even see it. That's what we call confirmation bias, the tendency to only notice what confirms your initial assumption. Understand this, your mindset, and more specifically your beliefs, are key. If you're convinced it's impossible, then it will be. If you're convinced it's possible, then it will likely be. The people sitting in front of me didn't believe anymore. They were talking about their Canadian dream while simultaneously tearing it apart, piece by piece. The husband and wife insist. They try to convince me. They have done everything. They have tried everything, but nothing worked. It's really not their fault. In their situation, there's no solution, just problems, and nothing but problems. I listen, then I tell them, "You're right. If you focus on problems and only problems, you'll never see the solutions." And yet, they do exist. I then quote Henry Ford, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It's up to you to choose how you see things and where you put your energy." An awkward silence settles in. It's hard for them. It's hard for me. But I stay the course. You need to believe first. Believe that your move to Canada is possible. Believe that solutions exist. Believe that the word difficulty doesn't mean impossibility. Then we can think things through together, weigh your options, and make decisions. But if you don't believe from the start, nothing will happen. Everything starts with you. Another silence. I wait. And then everything shifts. The husband says, well, it's complicated, but we could still try. For example, we could go to a province where there is less competition. Some provinces are looking for people in our fields, from what I've heard. We could also maybe go to the Destination Canada Forum, right? A friend of ours got a lot of information there. We could do the same. Plus, we could probably save more. I'm sure my employer would be willing to pay me overtime. And maybe we could ask our parents to look after the kids from time to time. That would give us some time to focus on our project. We might even invest in professional support like yours to maximize our chances of success. Maybe we've been putting up barriers where there weren't any. The couple has just done a full 180. They've moved from it's impossible to maybe it's possible. Understand this. In any project, especially when it comes to moving to Canada, your mindset is key. Every day, people arrive in Canada. Some are older than you, some have less money than you, some have more children than you, some have fewer qualifications than you, some face more administrative obstacles than you. They believe and they move forward, despite the challenges. Practically all problems have solutions. Do you need to maximize your language test scores and improve your English? It takes time and effort, but it's doable. Do you need to review your budget and save money? It's not fun, but it's a necessary and important step. Do you need to adapt your resume, network, and apply for jobs? It's time-consuming, tedious, and complex, but these are key steps. Do you need to train for an in-demand job or gain professional experience? It takes time, but it's achievable. What I want you to understand is this: solutions exist, but to see them and then put them into action, your mindset comes first. I'll say it again. Everything starts with you. Your attitude is decisive. What do you want? Put in half the effort, make excuses, and fail. Or believe in your project, work hard, and maximize your chances of success. The choice is yours. And yes, I can help you. As a coach, that's my job. But first, you need to believe in your move to Canada. You need to believe in it and truly want it. Let's wrap this up. Let me give you 3 takeaways from this episode. First takeaway, I'm not here to convince you to move to Canada. If you don't want to go, then don't. But if you do want to go, adopt the right mindset. Be open to opportunities and tell yourself it's possible. You need to believe in it and want it. That's the foundation. Second takeaway, yes, absolutely. Be aware of the challenges and complexity of such a project, but quickly shift your focus to your options and the solutions within your reach, because they do exist if you know how to look for them. Third takeaway, your success is closely tied to your mindset. If you believe it's impossible, it will be. If you believe it's possible, it likely will be. You can work on your mindset through coaching. You can also work on it on your own. But one thing is certain, at the core of every success is the right mindset. And that's it for today. Thank you for listening until the end. Thinking about immigrating to Canada but feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or pulled in too many directions? Book a coaching session with me today and let's turn your Canadian dream into a real plan. Link in the show notes.